And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. Across from me is Ming Chen,
What's up, everybody?
and I'm Cameron Woolley. So, that happened.
Yes, it's still happening.
There are.
However, we continue to soldier on, and just before anybody, and just in case anybody's wondering, are you supposed to be staying home or social distancing? I grabbed that end right there. All right, got the tape measure out. This is 7 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 feet 7 inches. So we are over the recommended
Yes.
6 foot radius for social distancing. So just in case you were wondering, so we can continue to podcast,
Yes.
which is good.
We do practice safe habits of social distancing here
Yes.
on the Cameron Woolley Show to prevent the spread of the coronavirus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, this is unprecedented. Uh, and now we're both living through a pandemic, which I never thought I'd be saying. But
It's not even that. Like,
what are your
thing
thoughts?
about well, my whole thoughts on the virus are I'm in no danger whatsoever.
How so?
Like when I see the symptoms
Right.
like that I get because I'm only 16.
Sure.
Like I am not in that danger group. And you're what, like in your mid 40s?
I am in the danger group. Apparently, I think it's 40 to 55 are more susceptible. And plus,
No, I thought
the elderly and
it's
the
elderly
small
people.
children.
You are
but
not elderly.
I'm not. No, but with that in mind, I wouldn't. I mean, unless you've got a superpower, I don't know if you're completely immune to this. So, but I'm glad you were able to come down.
You'd be shocked how many flu seasons I've survived.
I would guess 16, but like,
I got
that's
flu
just-
once.
Okay, and
I
it
got
feels
flu
terrible.
once.
I'm hoping you don't get it again.
That bad. I didn't get it that bad though. I
Just-
felt like ass for a day, and I stayed the whole week off
Yeah.
from school. I was sitting there just.
Just it
Like,
sucks.
I was talking with my buddies. I'm like, yeah, I have the flu, but I feel fine.
I know it sucks feeling sick though. So hopefully neither
Like,
of us
even
get
this, I'm hearing the common symptoms I'm hearing are dry coughs
Yes.
and sore throat.
it and fever.
Yeah, and fever.
Yes.
I hear it's no stuffy nose. So I'm sitting there like, I get no stuffy nose. Like if you exclude the fever, I could go to school with that.
Right. Except you can't because I imagine they closed your school.
Oh yeah, they closed my school. We did the
Right.
first day of E classes.
How'd it go?
It went well. It went well.
All right.
I was
I imagine in this day and age where you're pretty much staring at a screen half your day, anyways.
Oh yeah, I was made for this.
Yeah.
Like I grew up sitting in my room all day. I
You-
sit in my room all day. I talk with my buddies across the planet. I am in heaven right now.
Right. You were quarantining already. You're
I've
already
been
in quarantine.
quarantining for years, man. Like, you know that scene from Endgame where they talk about who's gonna snap the gauntlet to bring everyone back to
Sure.
life, and then the Hulk was like, "It's made out of gamma radiation. It's like I was made for this."
Yes, that's you.
Yeah, I was made for this, man.
Okay.
I am vibing. I am chilling. I am. Like, I watched a few movies over the weekend with my dad.
Right.
I spent from Friday to Tuesday not leaving the house.
Okay.
It
As
was
like you were
awesome.
like you were supposed to. You followed the rules.
I watched a few movies. I watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Okay. While you were taking not really
Yes.
taking an unofficial day off. Okay. Great movie. There's this baseball scene in it.
Yeah.
Braves
they go
versus
Wrigley
Cubs. I'm trying to. They pinpoint that exact game, but there's a game that Ferris goes to. He catches a foul ball, and they feature an actual game in that movie, which I thought it was cool. Harry Carey is announcing. I thought I love that scene.
And there's a character in it named Cameron,
There is, yes,
who's Ferris's best friend. Wears a Gordie Howe jersey.
that's right, that's right. Cameron Fry.
Yes.
Yeah, just John Hughes making little nods to the sports world.
Yeah.
What else did you watch?
You know what was really, really good?
What?
That you wouldn't expect it? Toy Story 4.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God. It is.
Oh, it's Pixar. It better not stink.
Well, I mean, Pixar, if you think about it in the 2010s, the last 10, 15 years. Well, not 15 years, but the last 10. Ever since Cars 2, they sucked. I'm talking
You would
big
get
time.
you'd probably get some arguments there.
Dude, I mean, like, Brave was
Okay.
Inside Out was the only really, really good one that came out in that stupid stretch. I mean, I heard Coco was okay. I hear the Good Dinosaur is an embarrassment to mankind.
Yeah, and the one out now I hear is pretty good.
Incredibles 2, it was good, but it wasn't what we were expecting.
It was incredible. The first Incredibles.
Oh,
Alright,
the
so Cars
Incredibles!
2
The first
Brave-
Incredibles!
Monsters U was good.
Monsters U was, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Then since then, okay, I'll agree with you. Since then,
Finding Dory was okay.
Yeah, I mean, since then, nothing that you would consider spectacular, I guess. Yeah, Inside Out, Cars 3, Coco, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, and onward.
Dude, Toy
which is out
Story
now.
4 was, dude, that, like, I thought it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna suck.
Yeah.
Because it's Tom Hanks and Tim Allen in the same movie.
Right. I'm just glad they made it.
Well, come on, dude. 3, it ended it off on such a perfect note. Like when I heard that they were coming out with a 4th one, I'm like, come on. Like, really?
Yeah, but it's Pixar. Like, they wouldn't have done it unless they're like, whoa, that's a great idea.
Dude, Pixar's
That's
been
great.
making cash grab sequels for years.
Because they can.
The only sequels that didn't suck were Monsters University and the Toy Story sequels.
Right.
Okay, Incredibles 2 did not suck.
No.
But the only really good Pixar sequels that came out were the Toy Story sequels.
Right. All right, fair enough. But
Yeah, like Toy Story 4, God, man, like,
well, now you have a lot of time to watch movies.
oh my God.
You have a lot of time.
Bleh.
You have so much time. I don't know what you have on your docket, but you do have a lot of time to watch movies. So, and there's that you have all of them at your fingertips too, at the press of a button.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Disney Plus.
Gotta love it.
Oh, Disney Plus, man. It's...
Yeah, I might have to go through. I might have to go through a Marvel Cinematic Universe rewatch. During-
watch all 20-something.
Yeah, while this is going on. Sure, why not? Why not? So where do you want to start? You went to one of the last hockey games I ever played this season.
No, I didn't go to that game. It turns out I didn't go because...
Thank God that game sucked.
Wait, the game against the Penguins? No, I didn't go to
No,
the game
you went to the one against the they got crushed by, was it St. Louis?
No, I didn't go to any game. I was supposed to go to the Hurricanes game.
Right.
But the day I was supposed to go to that game, I mean, my friend texted me we weren't going because some people in her family, they were in the danger zone. She didn't want to risk anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But even
Smart.
then, even if we were supposed to go, the moment I get out of school, like, my friend gets a text from her dad saying, yeah, they suspended the season.
Wow. So
I'm
that
sure, like,
was,
whoa.
wait, hold on. The whole season? For how long? Like, well, we don't know. It's suspended. It's indefinite. Like, holy crap.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, there's going to be no Stanley Cup playoffs this year.
You think they're just gonna stop it right here?
Yeah, they're
They're
going to
just
stop
gonna
it dead.
Okay.
This is going to, apparently, CDC, World Health Organization, they're saying it's going to be, like, it's going to be just...
That's it. Season
yeah,
over.
Yeah, season over.
I mean, I could see that, and that's probably, in light of everything, probably the right decision to make. However, as competitive athletes and as sports fans, of course, we want to see it somehow go on.
Like, sure, you want to see it go on. Of
But-
course, I want to see it go on. I want to watch playoff hockey.
Sure.
Even though my team's not going to be playing, and I still want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it might be selfish of me, but I did think in my head, I was like, well, at least the Devils can't lose another game now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it's just, it's sad though. Unprecedented. This is not like a lockout situation.
We're not going to be seeing
or-
any playoff hockey. Okay.
So you wouldn't, man, I would love to see it. But if it didn't come back, would you be broken up about it?
Dude, no playoff hockey, man. That would suck.
It would.
And I'm anticipating that's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's going to be no playoffs. It was like the virus, it was supposed to die out by at least mid-May.
Sure.
Tell you, I don't know what the hell's going on with baseball.
Right.
I'm throwing baseball out the window.
That's it? You think no season?
Yeah, no season.
No 2020 season.
I shit you not. There's going to be no baseball.
Is this a conspiracy against the Yankees to they were It's a stretch. That's a stretch. But man, I mean, how bummed out would you be? How bummed out would you be if you cancel the season? The Yankees are poised to hoist that trophy.
I know they're poised to hoist it, but you know what? The players are going to be healthy.
True. That's the one silver lining out of all this is, they're saying.
I'm not going to be able to see Garrett Cole pitch for another. Oh my God, man, this is going to suck.
I mean, this has got to be enough time for Stanton to recover, right?
Yeah, Stanton's going to recover. Severino, if the season starts March of next year,
2021. Okay.
Severino would only be out for a few months. He'd be back by that season.
Right. Aaron Judge wouldn't find new creative ways to hurt himself.
Yeah, Aaron Judge. Yeah, he'd be fine. I mean, the season being delayed, like I don't know how they're gonna do it. They're saying they're planning on doing 162 games.
You have to, right?
But on the other side, I'm saying, oh yeah, season's gonna start mid-July. How the hell are you gonna do that?
Every day is a doubleheader.
Every day is a doubleheader. That's terrible. What are we gonna do?
Every day is a doubleheader.
What are we gonna do? Expand the roster to 50 players? 50-man roster? I mean, for the Yankees, the Yankees would do great under this because their AAA roster went like 29-3.
Yeah. That Yankees depth, man. Yeah,
like this is good for the Yankees, but like I don't see any way the Yankees get harmed by it. This is good for the Yankees. Like in every way, this is good for the Yankees.
Sure.
But
get your players healthy. They have depth.
Like I don't get how they're still planning to do 162 games. Not only is this going to be hell for the rosters, but it's going to be bad for the players' health. It's going to be bad for TV deals.
Sure.
It's going to be bad for everything. Like the economy. Damn, I'm throwing the economy out the window at this point, man. I'm telling you, this thing where we might dip below the Dow might dip below 10,000 at this rate.
It's that which would be crazy, but so let's say they start in June, so that's 2 months you got to make up.
They're not starting it in June. They're not starting it in July. Not with playing 162 games.
I don't think you start in July. I think that's too late, unless what you going to December?
It's not going to work. Man, I'm gonna be watching the World Series on Christmas Eve.
Right.
Although the Yankees winning the World Series on Christmas Eve with me in that gigantic house, me with that gigantic family, and my grandparents' house, like it'd be like Christmas Eve, years ago in 2011 when the Giants played the Jets. They were fighting for their playoff lives. It was like 15 people crammed into my grandparents' living room, just watching the Giants beat the Jets, and every time it was just like, every time the Giants got a touchdown, it was like, ah!
It's a family celebration.
Oh, yeah.
Early Christmas present.
Oh, my God, dude. 2011, man.
I would be somewhat romantic, Yankees celebrating at home with the snow falling around them, Christmas lights.
Oh, no. The World Series is going to be played in Florida.
Oh, yeah, you think they'll move it down?
They're moving it to a neutral site.
Move it down to Miami. That ghastly stadium, Miami.
Dude, the stadium's nice. It's just nobody fills it.
With the pool, the hot tubs, and the pool, and the behind home plate, the aquariums, and
the World Series is going to be played at Trop.
The Trop, yeah.
It's going to be played at the
Trop.
High
fly ball, and it hit the catwalk again.
Oh,
automatic double or out, or I don't
foul ball.
Whatever the ground rules are over there.
Dead ball.
Yeah.
Dead ball hit the catwalk.
I mean, they have to play 162. That's the only way to be fair, right?
They can't play 162.
Records.
They can't. Like, if it starts in July, if they're going to do the playoffs on time, which is what I'm anticipating they're going to at least try to do.
Right.
They only have 2.5 months to play 162 games. That's 80 days. They'd have to do a doubleheader. Most days. Off days are out of the equation.
Right.
There's going to be no off days.
No.
They're not going to be able to do 162
games.
games.
No All-Star break, so no, you need to get back those 3 days.
yeah, no All-Star break. There's still gonna be a trade deadline, but
Sure.
it's gonna be. I don't. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell's gonna
They
happen.
can't go less than 162 games though. Just
Dude,
they
they're
can't.
gonna have to. Okay, unless we're anticipating a Mr. December.
Then there will be one. There could be one.
I swear, if there is a Mr.
Mr.
That wouldn't make
December.
sense.
Mr. December, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
Mr. December. He goes on a tear. He likes playing cold weather, maybe.
Giancarlo Stanton in his turtleneck.
Yes, exactly. On the field,
You've got,
not injured.
You've got players dressing up like Kenny McCormick. I'm like,
Yeah. So, I don't know. So currently they're saying they pushed the season back 2 weeks, which is
yeah,
that's not happening. That's optimistic.
That's not optimistic.
I mean, the
that's
earliest-
delusional.
So
That
they're
is delusional.
a couple days ago they called kind of curbing activity for 60 days. So potentially May, but do they just go in the season or will they? So spring training's done.
Yeah, spring training's dead.
Okay.
Spring training and summer.
So set the
Well, they're
rosters
gonna have to
now.
have the players. Well, players are gonna have to go through a whole training regimen to get up to speed.
Sure.
Nobody can catch up to a 90-something mile an hour fastball like that.
Sure.
It takes weeks of preparation of getting your brain and your body and your reflexes up to speed
Right.
with everything.
And they're not facing any live pitching now. They're not playing any live games now. They might not even be working out now. Where are they going to work out? All the gyms and stuff are closed.
I mean, these guys, like the big contracts, they probably have gyms in their homes.
You would think, yeah, sure, but some of the minor leaguers, some of the guys who don't have that kind of means, what are they doing? Are they training Rocky IV style, where they go to Siberia and they're running on logs and lifting rocks and getting running away from KGB black cars, climbing mountains.
Drago!
Oh yeah,
Drago!
doing pull-ups in a barn. I can't
Chopping wood.
chopping
down trees.
Right.
Drago!
Yeah.
So, like, whenever I see a snowy mountain in Minecraft, I always climb up and I go, Drago!
Yeah, so that
Drago!
that just thing.
My school does a trip every year. It's a hike up the Appalachian Trail. We go up a mountain.
Oh, crap!
They go-
That's tough.
Oh yeah, it's tough. Oh, it's hell.
Because they call it the Appalachian Trail, but it's not like a groomed trail the whole way at points.
Oh no, I've climbed on jagged rocks.
Yeah, boulders.
no.
Yeah, man. Treacherous terrain, my friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It kills me every year, but I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking for my senior year when I get up to the top of the mountain, they say no, don't yell. You're gonna disturb the wildlife. You're gonna have people think
No,
you're in
man, you
danger.
gotta do
Meanwhile, senior year,
yeah.
I'm gonna go up to a cliff and be like, Drago!
Jump around.
Drago! I've been contemplating doing it for years and I haven't done it yet.
Right. So, I don't know. I mean,
Okay, I'd just like to say right now that Rudy Gobert killed the entire sports world.
he did. He did. But
Rudy
this is why you don't
Gobert.
joke around.
How stupid! How much of an idiot can you be?
Yeah, if anybody doesn't know, he was joking around about the virus. He was touching
He was
microphones.
I'm not
He was-
touching microphone. Even though my hands are sanitized,
Yeah.
I'm not touching any microphone.
was
No, I'm gonna sanitize my hands again.
Okay, he was going around
Actually,
touching.
no, I'm not using.
Oh no, I got plenty of it. Go ahead. I got plenty.
No.
I got plenty. I got a whole.
This is gonna go until like August. Okay.
I got a whole bag in the other room. It's all good. He's touching microphones. He was joking around, touching people's belongings in the locker room. And then what happens?
He tests positive.
Says positive. He's one of the first NBA players to test positive.
The first athlete.
Yes, the first athlete.
and
yeah.
then guess who tests positive right after? Donovan Mitchell.
Right, his teammate. And
So
then-
okay, Rudy Gobert has become a cancer by proxy. You know he's going to be moved in the offseason, and you know that GM has no leverage because he was the guy that's like, oh man, do we really want to trade for the guy
who
that
got the coronavirus? Yeah.
do we really
The
want to trade
first
for the guy? I know Kevin Durant has it.
Yep. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad.
I mean,
And,
it's bad by the way it spreads. It's not bad in terms of like symptoms. Well, for me at least, for me or them, they're
if you,
like they'll be completely fine.
Yeah, yeah. You ever go to a sporting event and you're there, you're waiting for the game to start, and then they call it for whatever reason? Like in this case, that game got called right before warm-ups, I think. Like, hey, due to unforeseen circumstances, we're gonna call the game. Everybody leave in an orderly manner, and then as people were leaving, they found out why. I think that's only happened to me once. I don't know if you remember this. 2010, the Devils were playing the Tampa Bay Lightning at the Rock.
Power went out. Yeah, I know.
And
Wait, you were at that game?
I was at that game. I was at
Oh my
Power
God!
Outage
Wow,
game.
really?
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh yeah, that's because Kevin had all those.
Yeah.
Kevin have that
I was
booth?
there, and I can't remember what period it happened in, but all of a sudden half the lights went out, and they couldn't get them back on, so they had to call the game.
And then didn't Steven Stamkos score in the makeup day?
He did. Yeah, then they had to make up whatever time was lost. They had a makeup game, and yes, I believe he did score.
Yeah, Steven Stamkos scored 2 goals in the same game. If you think about him, lightning strikes twice.
Right.
Oh my God.
That was too easy.
Oh God.
That was way too easy. But that's okay. I forgive you.
Oh God, no! I'm talking about the 5 people that are going to be watching this. Oh God, forgive me, for I have sinned.
You've been forgiven.
I have
only on
sinned,
this
but-
end. Yeah. Well, all right. Let's say they decide to bring the MLB season back. All right. They're like, okay, we're not playing 162 games. That's just not
That's logical.
possible.
That's
But
the
at
only
least we
logical
get
move.
some games in. Would you agree to a shortened season 1? And what's the minimum games you think they should play if they do?
Minimum games should be
That could determine a truncated season, determine a true champion. To separate the best from the worst. How many games?
81.
81, like a hockey season.
Yeah,
Okay,
like 81, 82. Just
so half. If they play half,
yeah,
you'd
half.
be okay.
Half. Well, if you're cutting the season in half, play half the games.
Okay, and I guess you would get no argument then. I mean, you get arguments because we're sports fans. You
Oh, yeah,
could get
dude, sports fans hate
your
everything.
arguments. Say the Yankees won the World Series this year.
Oh my
After
God.
81 in the season. How many people are like, oh well, yeah, of course they only played half the season. They're half champions.
It wouldn't be as much of an asterisk as,
Like a strike. Then they didn't play anything.
dude. Like I feel so bad. Like God, we're gonna end up in the '94 situation.
That was terrible.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
see, that's my worry. Let's say listen, no season in 2020, and I know it's not like a strike, but will people come back next year when they resume?
yeah, people will come back.
Yeah,
People will be back.
I think in support and solidarity. Yeah,
I mean,
think
it's
so.
understandable why they'd cancel the season. This thing's spreading like a wildfire.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want players getting
What I'm
ill,
what
players
I'm
possibly
wondering,
dying.
What I'm wondering is what you're going to do with all that booze because the Orioles aren't going to be playing this year.
Oh well, they'll remain untouched then because I won't feel as inclined to drink any of it. So
Yeah, you have your
yeah, that
you have your
reminds me.
supply of liquor right there for the
Speaking of that, though, I do have a story for you. The
Lord.
after they announced the postponement of the season, I was at a venue last week, and since
Hanging
they
out with
can't,
one of your celebrity friends.
no, it was me and another friend. But since they can't show any live sports because there aren't any, they're rerunning classic games, and the Yes Network happened to be on one of the TVs, and it was playing Yankees classics, and it just had to be ALCS Game 1, 1996. A.K.A. the Jeffrey Mayer game.
Oh God.
It was, as I walked in, I believe it was the top of the 7th.
Oh,
and-
good Lord, you know it's coming. You're like, oh.
I
God,
know it's
really?
coming. I know what's going to happen, and yet I still have to watch and get mad all over again. So,
Okay, well, okay.
yeah.
I need your story of what that was like watching that.
Oh, it was horrible.
Like live.
It was horrible.
Like it was clearly fan interference.
Clearly. But watching that game again, there was no replay. There was no review. And, they argued it as much as they could, and then play resumed. There wasn't
There wasn't video
huge-
review.
Yeah,
wasn't-
there was no review. There was definitely an argument Tony Tarasco, the outfielder, the right fielder, definitely was incensed.
Oh my god. Dude, he was like, "Oh, what the hell
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
doing? What the hell are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
What? It's your
Yeah, but I didn't I didn't remember it, but it was a very short argument, and they kept playing like yeah, they kept playing, and I think it wasn't until afterwards where they're like, "Whoa, what the hell? That was definitely interference. Shouldn't have been a home run, but it was too late by then." Yeah, of course there was fan interference, and yeah, Yankees went on to win that series, which, you know,
And then kick off a dynasty.
they did. It kicked off the dynasty. And I think the thing that really made me mad is that Jeffrey Mayer is celebrated as a New York hero. He went on talk shows.
He did.
He was celebrated by the mayor.
He's not celebrated as a what?
Yeah,
He was paraded around New York in the 90s. What?
he was. Yeah. You know, well, you weren't around, but yeah, he was on Letterman, I think. Like Giuliani gave him like the key to the city, I think. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so a little salt in the wounds for sure. But
Oh god.
yeah, but now that they're gonna, I mean, what else do we have to watch but replay games? So
Hey, you know what did happen though? You know it actually is relevant right now.
yes,
NFL free agency.
it is. There's a lot of stuff going on, man.
Dude, this is insane.
So much stuff going on. So where do you want to start with that? Do you want to start with the biggest, or one of the biggest pieces of news?
Yeah.
To hit this week.
Just like
Is that where you want to start? I leave it up to you. A lot of stuff went on though. A lot of stuff went on.
Let's start with I guess let's start with the elephant in the room. Tom Brady at
Okay.
Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Yeah.
What?
Well, hey,
Okay, I don't have a lot of thoughts on this other than this makes his career a lot more sour.
how so?
Because there was
How
that
so?
there was that 1 year where he played for Tampa Bay.
Sure. What? I mean, what if he's still got it? I mean, it wasn't.
Dude, if he still got it, the Buccaneers are gonna be God.
Sure.
Oh God, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Jesus, good Lord, good blue, good Lord, Bobby,
Bobby?
God damn it, Bobby,
Damn it, Bobby.
what the hell's your problem,
What
boy?
the hell?
What's your problem, boy?
Taste the meat, not the heat.
What if they want theirs well done? we ask them, we tell them politely but firmly to leave.
Yes.
Anyways, Tom Brady.
It's not.
I don't have a lot of thoughts on it, to be honest.
He wasn't terrible last year.
No, what the funny part is about it is last pass as a Patriot was a pick.
Sure. Against the Dolphins?
And against the Titans in the wild card game.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Well,
But, okay, it's not... The thing about Brady signing with the Buccaneers, that's
Okay.
not very interesting.
no.
That's not very interesting to
what-
me. Sorry, Buccaneer fans that are probably not listening to this,
All right,
but
but what is interesting?
there is now a massive power vacuum in the AFC East.
Oh, good point.
And you wonder who's going to fill that gap because the Dolphins have been buying. They've been buying big time. They got Byron Jones, Kyle Van Noy. They got some other guy that I'm forgetting about. They got Eric Flowers, who doesn't suck anymore. They
Whoa, good point,
they
though.
got quite a few pieces, man.
Good
the
point.
the Dolphins, they're loading up. They're probably going to draft Tua or whoever to make a series run at the playoffs next
Right.
year. The Buffalo Bills just traded for Stephon Diggs.
All right, they're loading up. After
He's a
their,
deep threat for Josh Allen, who is going to do nothing but grow next year. Like the Bills might make a run at, and the Jets, they finished strong last year. Sam Darnold, another year under him. Adam Gase wasn't terrible.
Right, no mono this time.
Yeah, Sam Darnold's no mono.
Hopefully.
Yeah, the Jets, they got Le'Veon Bell. Don't sleep on them.
Right.
And the Patriots, I'm hearing they're going to make a run at Cam Newton, which is a whole other thing. Oh, my God. The Panthers apparently...
Cam Newton not happy in Carolina.
Cam Newton was perfectly fine in Carolina. They forced him to kind of ask for a trade. Because on the Instagram... I got it. But if I look on the Carolina Panthers Instagram page.
Yes. You see a comment
It's
by
like, we've
Cam.
given Cam Newton permission to seek a trade.
Right.
Okay, and Cam Newton, in the weirdest font ever, comments, "Stop with the wordplay. I never asked for it. There's no dodging this one. I love the Panthers to death and will always love you guys. Please do not try and play me or manipulate the narrative and act like I wanted this. You forced me into this."
Wow. All right. Turmoil.
That comment now has 81,000
Oh,
likes.
sure. Turmoil in Carolina.
Yeah, Cam Newton's gone. He might be going to the Patriots.
But Brady, did I hear the number 30 million? Am I correct on that?
$30 million for who?
For Tom Brady.
Yeah.
30 million.
One last payday to check out.
That's a heck of a payday, dude.
Yeah, man. Just, it's insane.
I mean, not bad for a 42-year-old. I mean, yeah, I know he's not any 42-year-old, but still. Oh man.
Okay, apparently the Jaguars made a trade. Oh my god.
Yes, what do you see?
Where the hell? Is it apparently the Jaguars have an extra first round pick? I can't even find the I can't even find the trade. Nick Foles got traded to the Bears.
Yes, he did.
Which, take that as you will. The Giants made a bunch of moves. They signed
Anything exciting?
Linebacker. That's the linebacker. They got a linebacker. They got Blake Martinez on a 3-year, $30 million deal.
Okay.
Who's apparently really good at stopping the run, but he can't cover for shit. So.
Okay. All small victories.
They signed a pass rusher who worked with the Giants defensive coordinator in 2018 who had 10.5 sacks. And judging from the Marcus Golden signing, I feel like that can be reflected. That can be or recreated. That's the word. I'm also. God, what was his name? What was the guy's name? Kyler Fackrell, I think, who in 2018 had 10.5 sacks under Patrick Graham's linebacker as his linebacker coach. Yeah, he's on a 1-year, $4.6 million deal, and the big buy for the Giants was Panthers corner James Bradbury, who's a number 1 corner. He's really good. They got him on a 3-year deal worth $45 million.
Okay.
Yeah. They franchise tagged Leonard Williams, which is, the Giants didn't have a lot of guys going out, and Leonard Williams was the best guy, so I guess they kind of had to tag him. Like, I'm not blowing it out of proportion like other guys.
Right.
Apparently the Giants are kind of backing out on Jadeveon Clowney, which is not a good or bad decision. Just it's
a decision.
Yeah, it's a decision.
It's a decision.
Like, I'm kind of neutral on it.
Right.
With the money he's asking for, I'm kind of hesitant about it. I'm like,
Sure.
Do I want to give this much money? But these holes are probably going to be filled in the draft. The Giants didn't make a run at Jack Conklin, which I was disappointed in. I'm just going to be blunt. I wanted them to make a run at him, but they didn't. He ended up going to the Browns on a nice payday, so Baker Mayfield's not going to be running for his life every play. But,
yeah. All right. Have fun over there in Cleveland.
But that's going to help.
Right.
That's going to help him. So.
Yeah.
As far as what this does to the Giants draft.
Yeah. What do you think?
In my eyes, Simmons is still the pick at 4. He's a tremendous defensive playmaker. The Giants haven't had a difference maker at linebacker since Carl Banks, which is way before I was even a thought. was way before my sperm cell was even generated. So
All right, that's one way of looking at it.
yeah, this was before I was even
One way of
a.
looking at
This
it.
is before I was even a sperm cell. So
Right.
Simmons is still. He's still my pick. He's the best player available. And in my eyes, there's so many directions you could go at number 4. You could go with, it's a really good draft class for offensive tackles,
Right.
and the Giants kind of need linemen. So I would not, I wouldn't complain about a guy like Tristan Wirfs. I wouldn't complain about that. I want them to stay away from Derek Brown, though, because we have enough fat defensive linemen.
Okay.
I'm trying to itch something on my nose without touching it.
Oh, yeah. Good luck. You need a nose scratcher. Like, grab that pen. Like you can have the pen. Like, oh.
Yeah, but I still want Simmons at 4. Just he did so well. He's a Swiss Army knife on defense. The
Okay.
Giants haven't had a playmaker like him since. Well, the closest guy to be a defensive playmaker for the Giants was Landon Collins in 2016. So.
But you're feeling confident that the team is improving.
Yeah, I'm confident that
With
the
these
team is improving.
signings.
Well, because the
Lot
Gelman,
of
because Gelman this year is a bad record means his ass.
okay.
Okay, like he bought his time last year by drafting Daniel Jones.
Right.
By drafting Jones last year, he secured another year of his employment. Because drafting Jones, it made it about next year and a few years down the road instead of this year.
Right. The future.
Like that pick, even though Gettleman, I think I knew what he was doing at that pick. I mean, it panned out, but you knew he was probably taking into consideration that, if I take this guy, he buys me more time on John Mara's payroll. You got to think about it. It was partly a business move.
Right.
It was like, if the kid doesn't do well, the team sucks. Which one of those things came true. Even though the kid did well, but the team sucked. That bought Dave Gettleman more time, and if the Giants. I feel like if the Giants don't make the playoffs this year, or not that they don't make that, if they don't go at least 7-9, Dave Gettleman's going out the door.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Like if we see 6-10 or worse,
Sure.
he's gone.
Yeah. Again,
Okay?
that's
John Mara.
reasonable.
John Mara has enough of a football brain to make good judgment moves like that.
Right. Man, all right. I'm just hoping this thing doesn't stretch into football season.
It's not going to stretch into football season.
The
the people who get it are going to be recovered.
I sure hope not. That would stink. And then I let's say baseball does get pushed back. How will that affect the NFL?
The NFL is still a bigger market than baseball, so
Sure, but I don't know, scheduling wise.
scheduling wise, the NFL's not going to suffer due to ratings.
Okay, I mean I know that
The MLB's losing a hell of a lot more money
sure
than the NFL. The NFL is doing perfectly fine.
Everyone's losing money. Possibly not the NFL, but everyone else is losing money. I feel besides the lack of sports, I feel bad for the players.
Oh my,
and
yeah,
the staffs.
the Dow Jones dropped below 20,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
for the first time
Since- Did they throw
since the first time since 2015 or
Okay.
2016.
5 years.
It's been 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, even if this virus is gonna do so much, they've got to think, what is this gonna do? We've got an election coming up in a few months.
Sure.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
No.
The thing is, if you got Biden and Sanders, they're not gonna Like they have a whole other thing to worry about. Like they're going to be getting asked on debate stages for the next few months. How are you going to handle the coronavirus?
Yep.
What's going to be your handling of the coronavirus?
Right.
Like
And
we're
then
going to.
the current response is going to say a lot as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we do not know how we are going to handle the virus, but all I know is that we are going.
Is that your impression?
Yes, yes, I do. I do gold. Like I can do a good impression. I can do a good impression of Bernie Sanders, and that some people say I do a tremendous impression of Trump.
Okay.
But in terms of, well, people don't. I don't know if I can do a good impression of Joe Biden. Wait, what was I saying again?
Bobby?
What was I saying again? Well, oh no, there's gonna be no lollygagging.
That boy ain't right.
Well, Hank Hill, just Hank. I don't care. Tell you, Joe Biden, I will kick his ass. Because you know how many times Hank Hill said, "I'm gonna kick your ass." Like that's his signature line.
Yes.
Anyway, like onto another massive trade in the NFL. Bill O'Brien has completely lost his mind. DeAndre Hopkins is going to the Arizona Cardinals, where he is going to be lining up opposite side of Larry Fitzgerald with a
Yes.
second-year Kyler Murray, who just won Rookie of the Year.
Yes.
So, yeah, the Cardinals are going to be a team to watch out for next year. Although in the NFC West, I doubt they're going to be gaining any substantial ground until Larry Fitzgerald retires.
Right. And we're just kind of the beginning. A lot of moves left to be made.
Yeah, we've got the draft coming up.
Yep. A lot of moves left to be made. For sure. So if they, I'm just going back to the NHL real quick. Say they don't resume the rest of the season, that it's pretty much over at this point. Are there any teams you feel bad for that kind of had a shot
I feel
at the
bad for
cup?
the Flyers.
Do you?
Strangely enough, man, I don't have a lot of hatred toward the Flyers, but
Yeah, you've mentioned that.
like it's the year where the talent is finally coming together. They're a contender. This team
Sure.
was a legit cup contender. I was looking at the Flyers and I'm thinking, holy shit, that's a good team. But
Yeah,
it wasn't meant
89
to be.
points, one behind the Caps. Looking good this
I
year.
don't feel bad for anybody in the Atlantic Division.
Yeah, not even Toronto.
I don't feel bad for the Maple Leafs, dude. Leafs fans are
All right, they were gonna
they're
find a way
used
to
to it.
they're gonna find a way to dump it anyway. So, and,
Yeah, the Leafs. I don't feel bad for the Leafs. It makes good Steve Dangle content.
right. Yeah.
Um,
So you want the Leafs to blow games so you get
They
YouTube.
lost to a Zamboni driver. Go over to the Western Conference standings. I want to see teams I feel sorry for in that
Okay, you got it.
regard. Feel sorry for the Avalanche.
Yeah, Avs were doing very well.
I feel sorry for the Oilers. Dude, the Oilers, dude, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Dude, Leon Draisaitl has tripled. It has like over 110 points.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like he was on an insane tear. The Oilers were probably going to make playoffs. We were going to see the Battle of Alberta.
Yeah, man.
And
Edmonton, Calgary.
dude, oh my God! Imagine if they just pick up immediately at the playoffs. We're going to see the Battle of Alberta.
Yeah.
Round one. Oh man. Oh,
that's a-
God,
that-
God damn it, Ming! Why'd you have to?
Hey, there's no.
God damn it, Ming!
We don't know what's gonna happen.
Why did you?
We don't know what's gonna happen. I'm sure they're gonna do everything they can to bring it back, right?
Yeah, no, they're gonna bring it back. But man, come on, man! You really have to bring this thing in.
Of course. This is
God
what.
damn it, Ming!
Of course we do. This is what we're debating on for sure. For sure. Yeah. Well, how are you gonna fill this hole if there's no sports for say the next 30 days?
I'm gonna. Be
I mean, you're a gamer,
playing-
so that's good. MLB 20, the show came out yesterday.
Yeah, I gotta find my safe with it's packed away in a box in my garage. Yeah, I gotta.
Wait, what's in
find
the
my-
save? Your gaming console, or do you have gift cards in there?
I have gift cards.
Oh,
and
sweet.
Upwards of like $600.
Oh, nice. Okay. Right on.
On my Switch, I started playing on the NES Virtual Console. I beat Super Mario Bros. 3 and
Wow.
Super Mario Brothers.
Wow.
Great games. Just
Sure. 3's tough, man.
Dude, 3. There's a rewind function
Oh, really? So if you die, you can rewind?
Yeah, you can rewind.
Oh, well, I wish I had
Yes,
that.
it's cheating.
No, it's built into the system. You can use it all you want. It's not cheating. Using the NES Advantage joystick, that wasn't cheating. Yeah, the slow mo like function and the.
Wait, what? There was a slow mo
It was well, all it did was it would hit pause and unpause really quick. That's all it would do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was just a hack, but wow.
People use Game Genie.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's not cheating. It's built into the system.
Game Shark? Is that what it's called?
There was a Game Shark
Game
too.
Shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game Shark.
Yeah.
Game Shark Action Replay.
Yeah. All right. So esports. Fill up the void with esports.
Dude, esports got canceled too.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Shoot. E3 got canceled.
Dude, they're probably still gonna. Nintendo's still probably gonna hit us with some directs.
Yeah.
Because they started development on Breath of the Wild 2 last June.
All right, but that's got to be another year away, or at least, right? Did they announce?
Like they started development. They announced that development was in progress. So development was probably going on for a few months.
Right.
At that point. So although Breath of the Wild, like the first Breath of the Wild, God, that got delayed so many times. It was supposed to originally come out in 2015, but then it got delayed, pushed back to 2017.
Here's
how to hit every
here's
Houston
an
Astro.
article I read this week. It's about how to hit every Houston Astro in MLB The Show 20, and somebody did it too. So I'll roll this clip. Let me see if I can get this. I'll get this on the screen as well. But basically, some dude was playing the show, and he hit every Astro, and it was actually kind of brilliant. So.
Guy begging the Astros.
Oh, no, here it is. So, yeah. So, there's the Yankees, too. So he's playing the Yankees. Tanaka's
Why
on the
isn't
mound.
he using Garrett Cole, man?
And, yeah, here we are at Yankee Stadium. We're having a good time. And there was Tanaka on the mound. And, as I was watching, it's like, wow, man, this looks it looks great.
Yeah.
Looks great.
I mean, MLB The Show is the only consistently good.
All right, leading off, George Springer.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Leading off,
for the
George
Astros,
Springer.
George
And
Springer.
Tanaka in the he sets
Tanaka in the windup.
and the
Sets,
pitch.
steals.
Oh,
Oh!
Springer. He's gonna feel that one, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a bit
Just
inside.
a bit outside. the replay and
It got
bam,
away from him.
right in the kidney, and oh man, that got away from him. All right, take your base, George. Take your base. All right. All right. No harm, no foul. All right. Pete Lang second. Jose Altuve.
Peg that
And let's
hobbit.
and
Peg
the
that.
set.
All right.
And-
Let me come. Sets. Deals. Oh, he hit him in the back. Altuve falls down. First two pitches. And two Astro players are hit, and the dugout is...
And do we see the warnings issued yet? Oh, there we go. All right. Warning has been issued to both
Masahiro
benches.
Tanaka has been...
Tanaka, 2 pitches.
Tanaka, two
hit
pitches,
batters.
two hit batters. Boone is in the dugout.
He's pissed. He is not. He is angry.
Boone is pissed.
Batting third, Michael Brantley.
Brantley.
Okay. Yeah.
And let's see if Tanaka can gain his control. And oh!
Lefty too. Wow, he just does not have it today. And well, that's it. And Tanaka, you're out of there.
Masahiro Tanaka.
3 pitches and he's been thrown out. So there we
He
go.
plunks the bases loaded.
So who do we? Brantley's pissed. The fact that this is all built in is pretty awesome.
I mean, yeah.
And yeah, so this is all on YouTube if you want to watch. We are putting in. We are
And
putting
the Yankees
in.
are now. Oh my God, no!
Now
he's not
pitching.
putting him in.
Now pitching. Was that Luis Sessa? Here he comes, Luis Sessa coming in
All right, Luis
to
Sessa,
right the
let's
ship.
see if he can.
All right, batting fourth to clean
Alex
up.
Bregman.
Alex
Bregman with the bases loaded, no outs in the top of the first inning.
Yes, it's he's inherited a tough situation here, and let's see what happens here.
Luis Sessa, see if he can
The set
see if he can control.
and the
And
pitch
Sessa
and the
deals.
pitch.
And oh my goodness!
Right. Oh man.
1-0 Astros.
1-0 Astros. And
Holy cow!
Yuli Gurriel batting fifth. Bases loaded again.
Yuli Gurriel and
The wind up the pitch.
deals.
Oh, dang.
And that dugout is pissed.
Astros don't know what's going on.
They
Here
are
the warnings have been issued.
pissed.
Oh no,
Oh,
Luis Gurriel.
Luis Sessa out of the
Luis
game.
Sessa out of the
Oh
game.
no!
All right, we'll watch one more. We don't have to comment on this whole thing. Basically, you get the gist here. Yeah, whoever recorded all this hit every batter.
What if there's no pitch?
So I think the last pitcher he puts in is Chapman, and the last pitcher doesn't get thrown out. They can't because they can't. You can't. I guess in MLB the show you can't have a position player pitch. So, so he just sits there until he runs up the score to I think 13-0, and then that's where it goes. So, and I didn't even see who they put in, but oh,
Jordan Alvarez.
Anyways, if you want to watch this, it is called The Astros Get Theirs on YouTube.
Oh God.
Well, hey, just a little humor on this very
Yeah.
down day for sure. So if there's no sports for say the next 4 weeks at minimum,
We're talking a few months.
yeah. So we gotta get creative here. I don't know if you've been thinking about what you might want to talk on future episodes if there's no sport. So I had a couple basic ideas where we start doing top tens.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
It could be top 10 best, top 10 worst, top 10 players, top 10 situations, top 10 clutch hits, top 10 clutch home runs, top 10 playoff games. I don't know. That's one idea.
I want to talk about video games on here.
We could
man.
do that. We could do versus.
What's versus?
Just Tom Brady versus Joe Montana, or I don't know. It's just
Dude, I've been wanting to do this for so long.
okay. So you
I
okay.
want
Whatever it is, I'm in.
to rip apart the sequel trilogy.
Oh, we could do that. Sure. Okay,
That-
so you're
that
talking.
would take a whole hour though.
Sure.
That would take a whole hour.
Sure,
We'd
that's fine.
go in and we just talk
That's
about how
fine.
it sucks.
So you want to start with Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, and why?
Okay, I mean, we could rip apart the prequels as well if you want.
No, I don't hate the prequels. I don't mind the prequels.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't mind the prequels because the prequels,
They're pretty terrible.
dude, they're not terrible. Dude, Revenge of the Sith was great.
Revenge of the Sith is watchable. Yes.
Watch, dude.
The whole
it's-
trilogy looks like a Nintendo Switch game.
And the Nintendo, dude, Breath of the Wild is on the Nintendo Switch. It's one of the best looking games. It's the best looking
It
game I
looks
ever
like
played.
The first prequel. Well, we'll save it. Yeah, let's debate the prequels as well. Then that's another episode. So that's 2 weeks.
I'm not trying to say that the prequels are a crown jewel of cinema. There are people like that.
Sure. But well, you know what? We grew
I
up
mean,
in
Jar
different.
Jar Binks is bastard spawn. Okay.
We grew up in different ages though, so we have different perspective on these things. That's what makes debating great. That's what makes podcasting great.
Yeah.
Yeah, different viewpoints, different arguments. I love it. But yeah, whatever you can think of, I'm game for. So I'll start thinking of scenarios that we can argue. But yeah, watching that Yankees classic game got my emotion up a bit, and I'm like, whoa! If a game that's already been played that happened 24 years ago can get my blood boiling like this, then we have plenty to talk about then.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Just piss each other off.
Or
So-
no, just
We haven't had any big debates on here, man.
yeah, not yet. So
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, man.
yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's cool. I didn't know if you had ideas. If you wanted to bring in maybe a guest. I mean, we've had some guests on here, but If there's anyone who might want to jump in, that could that'll switch things up a little bit. I don't know if you have anybody in mind.
Hey, why do you think I made the Cameron Woolley Show
Sure.
Discord server?
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, even if they're virtual, if they want to jump in on Zoom or Skype, or is there a video on Discord?
There is video on Discord, but we'd have to get hooked up on here, and that would be very. Although I like what we did before.
Oh, we dialed people in and people just like chimed in randomly. Yeah, sure. That was kind of fun. Yeah.
Wait. I want to see how much time. We're at 56 minutes. We have nothing to do.
Yeah. What
We
do you
have
got?
nothing to do. You know what?
What do you got?
You know what?
Oh, here.
doing it,
will
man.
that reach? Okay.
It'll reach.
Okay.
Hey,
what do,
we're good.
okay. What do we got?
Good. We're good. We got the guys. We're getting people.
Oh yeah.
in here.
Okay.
Let's get people in here.
Will that reach? I have another cable here.
No, but I've got
Use
it.
this one instead. You plug it in.
Oh God.
Here.
Okay. Cool. All right. We got it. All right. I'm getting some of the boys in here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This could go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying until I just threw it out there.
Okay. All right. Now we wait. Now we play the waiting game.
All right. Now we play the waiting game.
This won't take long, will it?
There's only there's 10 people that are online.
I can't imagine. Well, this is-
13 on the Discord server that are
Okay.
online. This is gonna be fun.
This could be a train wreck, ladies and gentlemen. But anybody, we're looking for anybody who wants
All
to
right.
join.
All right. Anybody
And this is why you want to join the
once,
Cameron
going
Woolley Show.
twice is
Discord
why you want to
server.
join the Discord server, man.
Yes. It's all right. We can wait. But we know a lot of these people are fans of the show. So,
These people, they do like the show. They'll
Yeah.
listen from time to time.
and why wouldn't they? It's the Cameron Woolley Show. It's
Yeah.
an amazing piece of podcasting, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man, we've got one.
Okay.
Oh, it's Hollow. What's going on, buddy?
Hello. Oh, there we
Hey,
go.
Hollow. We're on the show, man. What's going on, brother?
Not much. Just
Yeah, yo, Hollow. Share some conspiracy theories that you have.
Why would I want to start
Dude, my-
spouting off like a tin?
Yes, dude, this is awesome. Dude, come on, do it.
All right, the NCAA rigged March Madness 2019 for the University of Virginia.
Okay, but
Also,
make it
shout out
PG.
to the GOAT Daniel Jones and Braden Point.
Braden Point. What are your
Well, yeah,
opinions?
dude.
What are your opinions on the 2015 Stanley Cup Final?
Never happened. It never happened. Just like the 4 Kids Double One Piece, that they never happened.
And what do you think it was, Hollow?
I think that everybody got sick with the flu after both Eastern and Western Conference finals that year. Everybody got sick with the flu, so they had to do an NHL 2014 simulation.
NHL 14 simulation. What are your thoughts on Eugene Melnick?
Dude's a cancer to the sport of hockey.
Oh, come on, man. I've heard you say worse about Melnick.
I'm not gonna say that.
Dude, just make it just keep it PG, man.
Yeah, PG-13.
Yeah, keep it PG-13.
PG-13.
Eugene Melnick created coronavirus.
Wow. Bold statement. Bold statement.
Eugene Melnick created a
What, that-
coronavirus.
Yep.
What about the Kansas City Royals? I know you have thoughts on them.
They are the most irrelevant franchise in the MLB that has the most Fairweather bandwagon fan base of all time. But enough about that. Let's talk about the Giants free agency.
We already covered that, but sure, you could.
Yeah, what are your opinions? A lot of things going on. A lot of stuff going on.
Linebacker, Hollow. Linebacker.
I know, right? Blake Martinez. Who else? James Bradbury. You know, hopefully they pan out. Because, like, shoot, man, if we don't go for Simmons, I'm going to be big sad. I
Dude,
mean,
I will be pissed
heck-
if they don't draft Isaiah Simmons.
like, you know, for me, it was like, all right, let's go for Thomas. Because, you know, we got to fix our O-line. Because the last thing we need is Jones getting pummeled into the ground like David Carr did back in, like, the 2000s, you know, when the Texans were just starting. Like, O-line matters. I mean, that is why Andrew Luck retired, because freaking Coquette Ursay's stupid ass. He's like, all right, let's hire this guy that looks like he'd be best off for a used car salesman job, and let's make him our GM. Who also caused the Flakegate because he couldn't handle the team getting their asses whipped. Like, that was just like a behind the woodshed kind of thing. But yeah.
Oh, shocking
This is just the
conspiracy
waiting
theories.
phase.
Shocking.
All right.
Well, thank you very
Next
much.
thing you know, Montreal Canadiens fans use witchcraft.
Monche, yeah, Habs fans use witchcraft.
I would
That's,
believe that.
But yeah, I just wanted to pop up in here, say go Giants, go Bolts. Very weird combination, but I don't care. Braden Point and Daniel Jones are the GOATs. And also, yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nice to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep, see ya.
It's always fun to have guys come on
That
the
was
show.
cool. Okay, I mean, we could do a whole hour of that. It could go either. It could go could be very interesting. Could go many different directions.
All right. Oh wow, that was.
I heard that.
Yeah, you definitely heard that. Jeez. So last night, I was on Discord with a bunch of my buddies, and we all took the political compass test.
Okay, and where does your compass lie?
Oh God, I really, well, there was like, it was a 4 directions. Like it was left to right, economic left to right, which
Okay.
is taxes and no taxes.
Right.
And I lied like, and the y-axis up and down is like authoritarian or anti-authority.
Okay.
I landed.
Where
right,
did you land? I'm
I
curious.
landed right on the x-axis around 4 bits because I hate taxes.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, first thing I'd do as president, other than make Super Bowl Monday and opening day a day off, is slash
sure.
the hell out of every single tax in the world, because
Right.
who the hell wants to pay taxes?
Yes, and then the day after the Super Bowl should be a holiday. Okay.
Yeah, like that's what I'd do as president. I'd just be like honestly, I'm just like with me, God, I'm gonna regret this, but like I believe that companies should have autonomy. I don't believe that they should be regulated by the government. So that's just like you're a business owner. Like, do you want the government up your ass all the time?
I do not, but no, absolutely I don't. But they
Like, what the hell are we gonna talk about these next few weeks? We know we were eventually gonna stumble upon top politics at one point.
Sure, yeah, but we'll keep it to sports and esports and movies, pop culture.
Yeah, movies.
This is something that we sort of know something about.
One of my friends tests as an anarcho-capitalist.
Wow,
Which is like,
interesting
and he was so
combination.
far to the right, man. It was just like
Right.
everybody was joking about it. We were laughing at him. We were like, dude, do you ever pay taxes? Like, like this is probably the same guy that's on like. I made a meme about him. Like my friend Dr. Salt, shout out to him. He's been on.
Yep,
He's been on the show a couple
big
times.
fan of the show. We
Like Dr. Salt, he's a great
love
friend
you,
of
Dr.
mine.
Salt.
I made a meme about him. Like, do you know the meme? You've probably seen it. Yoshi commits tax fraud.
Yes.
I did a Photoshop of that, but I put his Discord profile picture, and it said Dr. Salt commits tax fraud. Like that first image right there.
Yeah.
Like I did that. I blurred out the Yoshi.
Right.
I put down Dr. Salt, and
Yes.
to replace Yoshi's head, I
With
put
his?
Dr. Salt.
That's funny.
Yoshi commits tax fraud deluxe. There's actual like questions. Did Yoshi commit tax evasion? 64 things wrong with Yoshi.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's free and clear.
Yeah, he doesn't pay his taxes.
Right.
But other than that, he's good.
That's only Green Yoshi. Black Yoshi, he does pay his taxes.
Black Yoshi pays his
Yeah,
taxes.
yeah.
Blue Yoshi pays his taxes.
Right. Green Yoshi, no, does not pay
Green
his
Yoshi.
taxes.
Green Yoshi has a rocket launcher in his house, and whenever someone asks him, "Hey, why do you have a rocket launcher in your house?" He's like, he was like, "Because I can."
Yeah.
And I'm so like, no, it's South Park episode was like, "I'm sorry, I thought this is America." like have an RPG in your house. It's like, I'm sorry. What does the Constitution say?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that thing says I can own a rocket launcher if I damn well please.
Yeah. Oh, top 10 sports movies. Or we can even narrow it down, top 10 baseball movies. Baseball,
Top 10
football.
baseball movies.
I don't know if there are.
I haven't seen 10 baseball movies that I
Really?
remember.
Okay, so we go to sports then. And I don't even know if there are 10 hockey movies, but I can name like 4, maybe 5.
I can name 3 off the top of my head.
Okay, go for it. And I'll add to
Miracle,
it. Okay.
Slapshot, Goon, The Mighty Ducks. Yeah, that's 4 I can name off the top of my head.
Yeah, Slapshot 2, Slapshot 3.
They made
sequels.
Slapshot sequels?
Yeah, they
Oh,
went. I think
God.
someone went to direct to video or streaming, but yes. Goon.
I
Shoot.
haven't seen Goon yet.
Cutting Edge. It's not really a
Haven't
hockey
seen it.
movie. It's more of a figure skating movie.
Dude,
but
but Miracle
there's hockey
is...
in it.
Dude, Miracle is one of my
Good movie.
favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
It's like one of my top 5. Like, one of the first things I did when I got Disney Plus, what I did was I watched Endgame, I watched WALL-E, watched Toy Story, then I watched Miracle.
Oh, cool. All right, that's a good.
I can remember one weekend I was just like, oh my God. I got Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I obviously watched the first episode of The Mandalorian.
Yes.
I cannot wait until season 2 of that comes out. Dude.
Coming soon, my friends. Coming soon. Although I guess they had a whole production, I imagine, unless I don't know if they, because I know they started, I believe.
Oh my God, dude.
But
Godzilla
hopefully,
versus Kong.
that hopefully.
I swear to God, if that gets delayed.
Hopefully
if that
not.
gets delayed again.
Hopefully not.
Dude, like, dude, you know how I am with Godzilla.
Right.
Like, it's that and Rocky.
Yes.
It's Godzilla and Rocky, my 2.
I'm just pulling up more hockey movies. I think we hit the we hit the major ones. Oh, Sudden Death with Jean-Claude Van Damme. You ever seen that?
No.
It's I think it's during the it takes place at the old Penguins arena. It was at Mellon, and the president or the vice president's in attendance, and Jean-Claude Van Damme has to save everybody from an attack during the NHL. I think the Stanley Cup Finals, a Stanley Cup final game.
Now isn't that shockingly similar to another plot?
I mean, Happy Gilmore is fringe, but yeah. So, I mean, there aren't.
Saving a hockey game from getting bombed. Shades of Threat Level Midnight.
But yeah, there aren't a lot of hockey movies out there. So, but yeah, we go to sports movies. That would include Rocky though. Rocky's a boxing movie. That's a sports movie.
Yeah, Rocky's a sports movie.
Yeah. So
I
I
never
don't know.
considered it in that glut of sports.
Sure. No, not
movies.
at all. I mean, it's not pure. Well, it is in a yeah. I hear you.
Like boxing, in my opinion, isn't like one of the major sports.
Right.
It used to be one of the major sports. Also, dude, I've been asking a bunch of people this question lately, but
Okay. What's the question?
both of them, in their prime, I'm talking about when they were young, like at their best.
Yes.
Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. Who are you taking?
That should be a topic for a podcast.
Yeah.
Let me make a pros and cons list on that.
Yeah.
I will mull that over.
Because when I asked my dad, he didn't even have to think about it. He said, "Oh, Tyson."
I don't know. I'd love to see that though.
Like I'm talking about prime, like
Sure.
both of them in their prime.
Sure.
Muhammad Ali and Mike
agree-
Tyson.
While Tyson was a killer, he can knock you out with one punch. I mean, Ali was a great boxer too, so I don't know if he had the pure.
If we're going into the fictional world,
Yes.
okay, fiction.
Fiction. Okay.
Fictional characters. Who do you
Okay.
take? Rocky from Rocky 4
Okay.
or Punch Out Mike Tyson.
Oh man, wow! Punch Out Mike Tyson will boom, done. So, while Rocky, I don't remember him ever knocking anybody down with one punch. So, yeah, I would have to take Punch Out's Mike
Like
Tyson.
Rocky takes like 100 punches to the face before he ends up
He did.
landing one punch.
Right. Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Like
I
I
w-
found the
remember-
final fight from Rocky 3
And
my
4.
I
There's
found the
just-
final fight from Rocky 3 on my YouTube recommended.
Okay.
And it perfectly encapsulated Rocky's fighting strategy in a nutshell.
Sure.
It was like he was in the corner, Apollo was yelling at him.
Right.
It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, he's
what
just
do you
taking
think it's like?
punches.
I know I'm doing. He's getting tired.
Right.
He's getting
The
tired.
rope-a-dope.
He's getting tired, man. I know I'm doing it. I know I'm doing, man. He's getting tired. You know what I'm saying, Apollo? Yeah, Apollo, they back me up, man. He's getting tired, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Adrian.
Adrian.
Yo, Adrian. He's getting tired. You look tired, man. Yes, I thought so, Adrian.
Yeah, I'll let me think about that. Well, the Mike Tyson Punch Out, I don't think anybody could beat him. Well,
That's
except
the
for
hardest boss in video game
except
history.
for Little Mac, if you know what you're doing, if you got really good reflexes.
If you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So, but I'll mull that Tyson Ali. That's a good one. Yeah, we could do matchups too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that should be next week.
Yeah, you want to do match? Okay, I'll come.
Matchups next week.
We'll come with some matchups then. Okay,
Oh,
done.
yeah.
All right, matchups versus.
right.
All right.
All right, yeah, and I think that'll do it. That's a little preview for next week. Yeah, from the Fifth Floor Shared Universe podcast studio, and Ming Chen. I'm Cameron Woolley. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay classy, New Jersey.